Morning YouTube, just turn the radio down. So morning then YouTube, so this morning you joined me on a Friday morning. So I'm just out and about. I've got to run a couple of errands this morning. One of them being that I'm going to go and collect some bits for the BMW. In fact, I'll leave that bit for after, but it's kind of around my first ever video. If you didn't watch it, go and give it a watch. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. But if not, I'll bring you up to speed later on in the video. Just at the popped to the lovely Starbucks to see if I can get a coffee, but well, not a coffee. I want a flask, but they didn't have what I wanted. Never mind. But so I'm going to nip out now. I've got an errand to run. Nip and pick up the bits for the BMW, and then we're going to look to hopefully put them on today. I'll catch up with you after. Right guys, so you join me back at home. Been out doing a few errands this morning. We're going to do some work on the car now, install these bits that I've got, which I'll show you in a minute. But just want to show you guys this. It's a slight problem, not a massive one, but a little bit of a problem. I'm actually having my back garden redone at present, so I've got a great big skip on the drive. You can see my car just on the other side, the BMW, my 1 Series BMW. So I'm going to do it there. Now we're going to be working on the front, so I'm going to turn the car around. It just means that I might be in the road. Won't recommend this. It's not, before people start going mad in the comments, oh you're in the road working on your car. I'm not recommending it. Luckily I live on a quiet street, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if it is an issue, then I'll probably stop and won't do it. But I can't see it being too much of an issue. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll get the bits that we're going to be putting on today. I'll show you them in a minute. That's better. Right, so what we're going to be doing today, right, so from those that watched my first video, I was doing a bit of investigation on a bit of a weird suspension noise that I had coming from the front passenger side of the car. Now I never truly found what the noise was or diagnosed it, but in that video what I did realise was that the drop links looked a little bit worn. So I've gone and got myself a couple of drop links, one for each side. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be replacing the drop links. So I've gone with a brand that I've already used previously on the car before I decided to start making YouTube videos on other bits of job code. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's pronounced Febi Bilstein. So that's what I've gone with. Got one for each side. I'll just open them up to show you. And there they are. Double bagged. So this is the drop link. This will be for one side, and I've got another one for the other side. I'm going to replace them both. Now, what I'm going to say is this: I already can tell by moving that around that is much stiffer than the ones that are currently on the car. So I already think, well, I already kind of decided that these actually do need replacing anyway, so I think it's a good thing that I've done this. Even if it doesn't eliminate the noise that I've got, it's definitely a positive that I'm doing these. And also, in the last video what we noticed was that the caliper carrying clip, I think that's the correct term for it, was missing on the same side. Well, it is missing, but it's missing because it snapped when I did some work for this on the car. So I bought one of these begrudgingly, if I'm honest. Again, I don't think this is going to cause us to fix a problem, but this little piece of metal, you can see it there, this little piece of metal cost me £13 for that. I wasn't happy paying it, but if the car needs it, it needs it. I use this car every day. I want it to be right and I want it to be safe. So I'm going to go ahead now and get the wheel, turn the car around, get the car in the air, get some jack stands underneath, and once I've done that and I've got the wheels off, I'll catch up with you then. Right, so what I decided to do, just because of the skipping, it's a bit awkward, is I'm only going to do one side at a time. So I'm going to start with the driver's side. Now this is not the side that had the squeak, the noise, the knock, if you like it. This is not that side. So I'm going to do this side first, but we'll just show you. I'm just going to show you what we're actually working with. So this is the strut. You can see the spring and the shock inside. This is where the drop link attaches as we come down. So as we come down the drop link here where my fingers are, this is where it attaches to the anti-roll bar. The anti-roll bar goes off. What I'm looking at as well, I can't really see it on camera, the anti-roll bar bush. There's a little bit of excess around it. I don't know what the other side's going to be like. They might need doing at some point, but this is what we're going to be doing today. This is a 16mm at the top, 16mm at the bottom. We'll get it off, we'll compare the two, and then we'll put the new one on. This is the one I've took off the car. This is the one that I've took off. You can see how easy it is for me to move each one of them joints. Now this is the new one that's going on. I can't actually move it. So the thing is, I can move it if I put a lot of pressure on it. But with this one, I can literally put a finger on it and it moves on both ends. So could be the noise when we get to the other side, but even if it's not, just with that play, definitely worth replacing these. I'm going to put the other one on now in a minute to put the new one on. We'll go for a bit of a drive once I've got both sides on. So once I've got the new one on, I'll show how we're getting on with it. And I'll catch up with you in a couple of minutes. That's the first side on. Just like I showed you before, I took it off. Drop link here connected to the strut, the shocker. Travels down, connected to the anti-roll bar. Now you're going to notice here, I've actually used the nut that I took off to put the new one on with, which when I take the other side off, I'll compare the two on camera and I'll show you. So that's the first side done. We'll put the wheel back on, lower the car, crack on and get the other side up. Wheel off. Here's the passenger side drop link. So just like the driver's side, you can see how much play there is in there. Just turn it round, and again the play. This is the new one, same again, nice and stiff. Can't really have to put quite a lot of force into moving it. Yeah, you can see I could touch this one with my little finger. So even if this doesn't fix the noise that the car's got, definitely still beneficial that these have been replaced. They have got BMW markings on them. I don't know if you'll see them on camera. So they've been on the car since new. Car's a 2004, so it's 15 years old and it's 117,000 miles. So they've lasted these. That's a testament to BMW and the build quality, really, isn't it? Because they have lasted. Now, when I put the other side back on, I said that I'd use the old nuts, the nuts that were on the car, rather than putting new ones on that supplied, and I'll just show you now. So this is a new one. And this is the nut that it's come with. See if I can focus. So you can see it's just kind of like a standard nut. Whereas this one, this is the one that's come off. You can see how it's got like a washer kind of built in to give it a bit more purpose when you're bolting it on. I don't know if that's a good comparison, so you can understand what I mean. So that's why I'm going to put these ones back on, because they've got that washer built into them. But the actual drop link, so that one looks a bit, kind of looks like it's got a bit of a bowl. I don't know if it pick up in camera. So this, I don't know if it is the noise that I'm hearing when I'm driving down the road. But even if it's not, with that kind of play, that access, the grease is actually seeping out on this one. Yeah, with that play and that access to how they should be, still beneficial, worth doing it. So we'll go ahead, we'll get this one on the car, and then we'll move on to putting that clip on the caliper, and then we're done, and then we'll go for a bit of a drive. Right, so wrong side. So other drop links in. See it on the strut there. That's the roll bar there. Just having a look. I don't know if you can see them just in there. Better underneath. The anti-roll bar bushes. So I think the anti-roll bar bushes may be next on the to-do list. But this clip that I mentioned last time. So this clip sits just here. See these holes, it'll sit just on there. I'm not convinced this is the reason for the noise that I'm hearing, but again it needs to be there, so it's worth doing. So I'm going to go ahead now, put this on, and I'll catch you when it's on. Job on the BMW is done. I didn't put that clip on, turned out it was the wrong clip. Don't know what it's for, but I'm going to be sending it back and getting another one. But the drop links are on. I'm going to go and clean myself up, and I'll probably go for a drive after. Job done. So I've been for a bit of a drive in the car. It definitely drives better. I'm not sure if the noise has gone. I couldn't really hear it, but I was listening to the radio. But it definitely drives better. I think I'm going to replace the drop links on the back as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Catch you next time. Cheers.